I was more or less indifferent. Josh and I didn't certainly have a relationship. We're not friends, but I didn't. I don't have any feelings about Josh one way or the other. So I was more or less indifferent. I think a lot of people kind of made a big deal about some rivalry that didn't really exist. I think you'll find when you watch this season that maybe Josh had a different feeling about it, and he also might be one of those people your perception of him might go one way or the other. So yeah, I don't know. I was fine with it, but sometimes that atmosphere can play with your ego a little bit, and it might have played with his.
I was thinking, like, oh, shoot, this is going to get interesting, but I knew Nick wasn't stressed out about it, so I was kind of like, it's a non-issue. As long as Nick wasn't upset or stressed, then I knew it wouldn't
The thing is, like, the only thing that I didn't want to happen was to have it become something that it wasn't, right? And so, where people be like, oh, like, hey, oh my God, is this a big deal? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Again, until, like, you'll see how things play out, but, I think Josh took a different approach.
Yeah.
So, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I think Andy will like watching it.
Yeah. Well, I read the book. I finally read the book.
Yeah.
And I know Josh has read the book because he, not nice things to say. Is it going to come up on the show? And what are your thoughts?
My gut tells me the book will definitely come up on the show.
Yeah, I think it does.
The interesting thing is, as far as I'm familiar with the book, I'm in it a little bit. I don't know Andy to be the most honest person. What Andy does is she has a tendency of omitting information. She'll have a convenient way of leaving things out as it relates to some of the things that she says and does. That being said, the things that are written about me, as far as like the events that happen or things that were said, a large part of it did happen, right? So I can't say that it's a fictional book. It might be missing some information, but a lot of the things she wrote about did happen. I think Josh would want you to believe that it's a totally fictional book. And it's hard for me knowing what's written about me and what happened that it is fictional. And so I think that conversation will come up. You might see that. And I think, again, like some of the things that she wrote about Josh with regards to how he is in relationships, his temperament in relationships, and some of those attributes that he displayed in a relationship, you might see this season. And I think those are some of the concerns that people had about him as they kind of watched his relationships unfold. So it will be interesting. It's not my favorite book, and like I said, she definitely has a way of omitting information. So I can't say she's totally honest and it's missing some information, but a lot of it, at least with me, it happens.
What's up, guys? I'm Giuliana Rancic, and you're watching the Live from the Red Carpet YouTube channel. Subscribe today, then be sure to check out our other Live from the Red Carpet videos right here.